G'day guys, how are we? Welcome to your mat class today. We're going to be doing a full body flow as per usual. You're going to need your light pair of dumbbells. I'm using a 2 kilos for reference, but use whatever you have available to you. We're also using a little Pilates squishy ball. However, if you do not have access to one, do not stress. You can do every single exercise without it. Or if you want to use a little cushion instead, that also works well. Let's get started on our hands and our knees. For a quick little warm up here, I want you to make sure those wrists are in line with your shoulders and those knees are in line with your hips. Can you draw your belly button up into your spine here, curving through that back? Then when you're ready, drop that belly button down. Head comes up, hip comes up, taking it nice and slowly here. If you want to move those hips from side to side, you can also move those hips from side to side, whatever feels good. Beautiful. Can you go for another 5? Finding where that spine naturally wants to sit in 4, 3, 2. Can you find where that spine naturally wants to sit? Right hand, can you lift it up for me towards the ceiling or sky, wherever you are? Threading that hand through, pushing that shoulder into the floor. Big exhale, we lift again. Opening up that chest. Inhale, we thread it through, pushing that shoulder down. Same thing on the other side. So we're doing 2 per side here. Left arm, can we lift? We thread it under, pushing that shoulder into the floor. Big exhale, one more time here. Inhale, we lower down. Beautiful. Can you find both of those hands on the floor? We're tucking those toes underneath ourselves here. And when you are ready, draw that belly button to spine. Big exhale. Can you find your knee hover? Inhale, we lower back down. Big exhale, we lift. Lift those knees up just slightly. Inhale, lower. You've got 5. Really pressing through those palms and those fingertips here. Can you go 3 more? Holding it up the top in 2. In 1, hold those knees up. Can you twist from side to side, working through those obliques? You've got 5. Just little quick stuff here. Warm up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Knees come out. Bring that bum down to those heels. Walk those hands out. Pressing it into the floor. Releasing that lower back. Taking it nice and slowly. Moving from side to side if that feels good. Pressing down through one palm, that little bit more here. And then when you're ready, can you grab your ball for me? If you do not have that ball, do not stress here. Stick that ball underneath your right hand. If you don't have that ball, I just want you lifting that right hand up and dropping it down. When you are ready, if you have that ball underneath that right hand, we're going to roll that ball away. Chest comes down. Inhale, we lower down. Big exhale, chest comes down. Use that ball, warming up that shoulder, drawing that belly in. All right, your first layer here. Can you bring in your left leg? Left leg comes up as we roll that ball away. Roll that ball away. You've got 5. Picking that ball up in 4, 3, 2. Can you grab that ball? Just come into your bird dog. Arm and leg comes out straight. Inhale, bring it back down. Moving it through nice and slow here, taking your time, spreading those fingers, lengthening through the ankle and the wrist. Can you add on a layer here? So as your leg and arms are extended, can you sweep that ball back towards your bottom? Bring that ball back overhead, drop it down. Big exhale, extend. Sweep that ball back, bring it forward. Drop it down. Beautiful. Your final layer here. As you sweep that arm, can you come into a hammy curl? So you bring that left heel to that bum, point that toe, extend as you return that arm, drop it down. Big exhale. We flex that foot to prepare for that hammy curl. Point that toe as we extend that leg long. The challenge here is to keep that knee up at hip height as best we can. We've got 4. Holding out in our bird dog in 3, 2, and 1. Can you hold that arm and leg out long for me? Really looking straight down at the floor. Breathing through it, belly button to spine. You've got 5. Keeping that leg long, can you bring that ball or hand to the floor in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that ball down. Keep that left leg long. We're going to find our press up here. If the ball is too much, just drop it. Bring both hands down to the floor. If you want to come down to both knees as well, you are more than welcome to come down to both knees. You've got 5. Remember, guys, it's tits in line with those hands, not our head. So our head travels down out in front. Those tits land in line with those hands. You've got 3. You've got 2. Can you step that leg forward for me? Left leg forward. Whew. Curling that right toe underneath ourselves. Grabbing that ball or pretending you have that ball or cushion, whatever, underneath that chin. Pre-squeezing into it. If you don't have it, I just want your hands together like you're doing a prayer, because we all know I'm so religious here. That's exactly what I'm used to, saying prayers. I don't think I've ever said a prayer in my life. All right, left leg forward, right leg back. Can you lift for me, extending through that right leg as you hinge yourself forward, dropping it down. Big exhale, extend that right, all that weight over that left leg. Inhale, we lower down. So really hinging from the hip. Chest comes down, we lean it forward. You've got 5. Taking your reset, dropping those knees down whenever you need to. In 3, we're going to add in some arms. In 2, can you press those arms out as you lift? Bring them back underneath your chin as you lower down. Beautiful, guys. Nice and slow. Nice and controlled here. Can you go 5? Holding yourself up in 4, 3, 2. Can you hold yourself up for me? Pass that ball behind your back. Bring it forward. Really working on that hip strength here. You can put those weights through those toes as well as that middle of that foot. You've got 5. Stepping it up in 4, 3, 2, step that right leg up. Oh, holy shit. Guys, feet out for me. Grabbing that ball out in front of you. If you don't have that ball, just pretend. We're going to find our squat. Bringing that ball up overhead as we lift. Nice and slow. How's that left hip feeling? Whew, we're alive. We can do this. At the top, can you come into a calf raise? So we lift those heels up off the floor as we bring those hands overhead. Find your balance. 5 more. Whew, 4 more. Holding it up in 3, in 2. Can you hold those arms up? Just your heel raise. We drop, we lift. Draw that belly in. Linking through that ball. You've got 5. You've got 4. Woo-hoo. 3. We're going to pulse through those calves. In 2. In 1. Can we lift? Pulse it for me up and down through those heels. 5. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels down. Can you find your squat? Lift, come back down. Sticking that ball underneath your chin here. Keeping those knees out over those toes. If you've got that ball, can you squeeze into it as you squat? Release as you lift up. You've got 5. You've got 4. Whew. In 3, dropping to those knees. In 2, you can have a rest. Drop it down, 1 knee at a time, nice and slow. Shake it out. Woo-hoo. Nice work, guys. All right. On to the other side. Bit of fluff. Let's just move that out the way. All right. Ball underneath. That left hand. Take as long as you need to here. Woo. It's getting hot in here. I'm going to have to take my trackies off. Guys, I'm working with an infrared heater. This is an infrared heater just above me. I am bloody dying. Take those trackies off. I was freezing my tits off about 10 minutes ago. All right, ball underneath that left hand. Can we just start by rolling it away, bringing it back to center? Again, if you don't have it, let's just extend that left arm out long, out in front of us. Our first layer. Can you extend that right leg long at that same time? Draw it in. Woo-hoo. Let's go. We can do this. Extending through that ankle. You've got 4. Then we're going to come into our bird dog in 3, 2, and 1. Grab that ball, arm and leg, we extend it out, drop it down. If you don't want to drop it down, you can crunch that elbow to that knee. You do whatever feels good for you here. Taking your time, remember, knees in line with those hips, wrists in line with those shoulders. Drawing the ribs up, drawing that belly button up, keeping those hips as square to the floor as we can. Can we add in that first layer? Sweep that ball back, bring it forward, dropping it down. Beautiful. Extend, sweep it back. Really moving it through nice and strong here, guys. And it's starting to rain. All right, your final layer. On that next one, can you find that hamstring curl? Flex that foot, heel to bum. Point that toe, extend. Drop everything down. Woo, woo, woo. Remember, guys, these layers are optional. You do whatever feels good. Choose to do them, choose not to do them. It is up to you. I sound like, what's his name? Yoga. To do or not to do. I don't think that's the line. I can't remember the last time I watched those films. You've got 4. Holding that bird dog out in 3. In 2. Can you hold that arm and leg out long? Beautiful. Let's step that right leg forward in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Step that right leg forward. Holy moly. Shake it out. Curl that left toe underneath ourselves. Ball underneath your chin. Are we ready? Big exhale. We lift. Extend that left leg long. Draw it down, resetting. Big exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. See how these hips feel. Take as many rests as you need to here. Don't be a hero. Rest that body, listen to it. It knows best. All right, can we add in that press forward? Draw it down. Big exhale, we press. Inhale, lower. Take that reset. You have got 5. You have got 4. Oh, holy moly. 3, holding it up. In 2, in 1, holding it up past that ball behind your bottom. Bring it forward, keeping those arms nice and straight. We think shoulders back, opening up that chest. Majority of that weight is through that right foot. You've got 5. Stepping it up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Stepping it up. Let's find that squat. Let's pick up that pace. Fall down, press it up to the ceiling, or just use those hands. Can you add in a pulse down the bottom? We press it up. Going to change it up a little bit here. Nice, guys. Woohoo! We got this. Can you go 5? Can you go 4? 3, 2, hold it down. We're pulsing, bringing those arms out straight if you can. Pulse it down. Oh, good job, guys. Shoulders back. Weight through those heels. You've got 5. Holy moly, you've got 4. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job, guys. Coming down, sticking that ball to the side. We do not need it anymore. Taking a rest, grabbing those dumbbells. 1 in each hand. Alrighty, are we ready? I want your right leg to the front of your mat. We're coming onto the side into our sumo, nice and wide stance. However, I want your left foot a little bit more squarer to the mat than your right. Your right foot is out on your diagonal. Let's say imagining towards that left corner of that mat here. So right leg is forward because we're going to finish facing the front. Dumbbell in each hand. We're going to find our lateral lunge. Those dumbbells are going to travel either side of that right leg. So we are twisting to the right with those hips before we get started with our movement here. Shoulders back. Bringing those dumbbells down. We're going to add in lots and lots of layers, lots of goodies, lots of spice. Your first layer, can you come down? Soft bend through the elbows. Find your reverse fly, lifting it back up. So we come down, squeeze those shoulder blades as those arms fly up. Imagining I have got my fingers in between those shoulder blades and you're pinching my hands together as those arms travel up. Your second layer, once you've done your reverse fly, can you bring those dumbbells and step that right foot into your left? Stepping it back out into that reverse fly. So again, we're moving it through nice and slow, really flowing through this movement. Beautiful. Let's go. You've got 5. You've got 4. Our final layer, we are going to add in a knee drive instead of that step up. Oh, it is not our final layer. I lie. We always lie. We always have one too many layers. But that's what we want. That's what we love. All right. Your final layer. This time, knee comes up or you step up. Press those dumbbells up overhead. Stepping it back down into that reverse fly. Driving that knee up. Press. Beautiful. Can you go another 5 here? Finishing in that knee drive. Ooh, holy shit. 4, 3, 2. Finishing in that knee drive. Are we ready? Oh, balance, Alex. Press those dumbbells up. Draw it down. Nice and slow. Nice and controlled. You've got 5. Dumbbells to your shoulder. In 4, 3, 2. Dumbbells to your shoulder. Can you step your right foot out? Both of those toes now out wide. We're going to find our sumo squat. Lifting it back up. Whew, legs are shaking already. All right, we're going to go 1 sumo squat at the top. Can you swizzle to the front so your right leg is forward, finding that static lunge? Swizzle, twizzle, whatever the word is, back into that sumo. Bring it forward into that lunge. When we're into those lunges, guys, I want you to remember keeping those knees over those toes at all times. Nice. Finishing in that lunge in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Finishing in that lunge. Can we drop and lift? Dumbbells can come down by your side here. Shoulders back, opening up that chest. Nice, guys. We're going to add in a knee drive through that left knee. As we lift, can you drive that knee up? Step it back down, driving it back up. You've got 5. We're going to add in some hammer curls. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your next one, we're going to add in our hammer curls here. Dropping it back down, guys. I just realized we didn't do our push-ups on the ball on the other side. Oh, well, that's okay. 5 more. You win some, you lose some. You can chuck some on at the end if you wish. Are we surprised? Not at all. You've got 3. We're not perfect. 2. Holding that knee up, just those hammer curls. Down and up. Nice and slow. Whew. You've got this. Can you go another 5? Can you go another 4? 3, 2. Dumbbells come down, step that left foot back. You were going to hold it here. Getting down as low as you can. You have got a 10-second hold. Getting down that little bit lower. You got this, guys. 5. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, guys. Dumbbells down. Shaking it out. Grab a drink if you need to. If you are ready to go. If you are with me. Grab those dumbbells. Your left leg is now that front leg, and it is now facing towards the right-hand corner of your mat on that diagonal. That right foot is now square to the back of that mat, and we are twisting those hips to the left in line with that left foot. Dumbbells down. We find that lateral lunge again. Nice, guys. All that weight through that leg. Knee can stay in line with those toes. It can go over those toes. Just make sure it's not wobbling all over the place. Think shoulders back. Stick your titties out. All right, that first layer. Are we ready? Down we come. Bend the elbows. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Find your reverse fly. Lifting it back up. Moving it through nice and slow here. Taking your time. Moving with control. Beautiful. That's it. Can you go 5? Adding in that step up. In 4, in 3, 2, can you add in that step up, bring those dumbbells to your shoulders, step it back down into those reverse flies, finding that control, moving it through with grace, lightly coming down onto that left foot. You've got 4. Holy moly, we're sweating over here. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Can you drive your knee up instead? Step it down, find that fly, that final layer. As you drive that knee up, oh, fuck, press those dumbbells up, drop it down, step it out. Beautiful, guys, stay with me. Nearly done. You are absolutely smashing it. I cannot balance for shit today, can I? Oh, I am all over the place. Maybe I need to start wearing my glasses as I do this. You've got 5. Just your knee and that shoulder press. In 3, in 2, drive that knee up, find your balance, Alex. Pressing those dumbbells up overhead, drawing it down. Woo-hoo. Let's go. Push, push, push. 4, dumbbells to shoulder. In 3, in 2, dumbbells to shoulder. Can you step those feet out, both of those toes out? Find your sumo squat. We lift. On your next one, can you twizzle into that static lunge? So that left leg is forward, back into that sumo squat. It is not twizzle, it's swizzle, swizzle, swizzle. I want to say it's swizzle. Oh, I'm going to have to Google. You've got 5. Woo-hoo. You've got 4, staying in that static lunge. In 3, in 2, just your static lunge. We lift, we lower. Can we add in some arms? Adding in our hammer curl here. As we come down, as we lift, we extend. Nice, guys. You've got 5. We're going to add in our knee drive. In 4, in 3, 2. Can you add in your knee drive? As you come up, drive that knee up. Extend it back, find that hammer curl. Whew, so we're going opposite arms this time, just to confuse you. A little bit of mind fuck. I never hurt nobody. You've got 5. Stepping that leg back in 4. In 3, 2, stepping that leg back, hold it here. Dumbbells can go down by your side if that is more comfortable. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down to those knees out, bum to heel. Can you walk your hands out? Dropping that chest to the floor, catching your breath back here. When you are ready, let's shoot that weight forward, shoulders over wrists, tucking your toes, lifting yourself up into your down dog here, pressing through those palms. When you're ready, transition that weight forward, drop those hips, looking up towards the ceiling. Find that cobra. Tucking those toes. When you are ready, pushing those heels back up, dropping it back down. Last one. And then when you're ready, can you find your child's pose, bum down, walking those hands out, dropping that chest to the floor. Stay here for as long as you like. Guys, you are all done. Awesome, awesome work. Smashed it as usual. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all again on the mat very, very soon. Have a bloody beautiful day. Bye.